My name is Taylor Kimball. Could you imagine a product that is 200 times stronger than steel, that has 1,000 times the electrical conductivity of copper, and is highly thermoconductive, all while being 1/10,000th the diameter of a human hair? Well, that's exactly what carbon nanotubes are. Carbon nanotubes are tubular cylinders of carbon atoms ranging from 1 to 100 nanometers in diameter. A nanometer is about 10 to the negative 9 meters. They generally range a few millimeters in length, with the longest ever being recorded a half meter. Because of this length to diameter ratio causes for their high conductivity levels, and their carbon-to-carbon covalent bonds is what causes for the high tensile strength. There are two main types of carbon nanotubes. Single-wall carbon nanotubes, which are just one carbon atom thick, and multi-wall carbon nanotubes, which are several single walls layered on top of each other. Since carbon is the fourth most abundant element in the universe, it makes carbon nanotubes extremely economically valuable. And after being discovered in 1991 by Sunio Uejima, they have been applied and researched in almost every field imaginable. They make great batteries, power cells. They're being used to create cheaper, more efficient microchips, lightweight, durable body armor, and they're even being used in cancer research to send medicine directly to cancer cells and not harm every cell in the body as chemotherapy does. There are three main ways we create carbon nanotubes in the lab. The first being the arc discharge method, which is a helium gas chamber with evaporated carbon molecules and a graphite cathode and anode that we pressurize and heat to 4,000 degrees Kelvin, in which this reaction carbon nanotubes start to form. The second is the laser ablation method, where you take a quartz crystal, place it in a furnace with graphite in it, and once it heats up, you blast it with a laser, vaporizes it, and there's a flow of argon gas that carries the vaporized carbon down the quartz crystal until it cools and condenses on the cooler end and starts forming carbon nanotubes. And then the final, most controllable way we can create carbon nanotubes is through chemical vapor deposition, which is where we basically take a metal, put it in a pre-aligned hole of a substrate, and then we put a hydrocarbon on top of that and heat it up, allow it to break down. And resulting, you get carbon nanotubes. And there's your carbon nanotubes. Because of their unique properties and great economic value, carbon nanotubes provide limitless possibilities, and with continued research, there's no telling what we may be able to invent next. Thank you very much.